Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with the next Ultimate Showcase Rank 3 video, and this one's going to be on my boy Magneto. Now, if you didn't know, I've had this guy at Rank 3 for a while now, quite a few months. I took him up, I want to say in February at this point, and it's now June, so I am a little behind on these videos, but we're getting through them, we're moving through them, okay? So Magneto's a beast, man. I actually just recently duped him a couple weeks ago, and I started making the video after that, so I guess it's a good thing I waited so long, right? So I have my Magneto at Rank 3, Sig 20, so, you know, everything you see in this video is going to be from, you know, that footage when he's duped, and this guy is just an absolute beast. If you're watching any MCOC video, you know what Magneto can do. If you've been playing over the past year or so, you know how dominant this guy is against any metal champion. If there's a metal champion, if there's a robot, you enter the fight with Magneto, and the fight is essentially over at that point. But with all that being said, man, we are going to jump in today, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Some of these fights are really interesting and really fun. Not all of them are against metal champions. Some people like to think that Magneto's only good against metal champions. I personally wouldn't use him for anything other than metal champions, but he's definitely not only good for metal champions, and that's, you know, pretty much all I got to say about that. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump right into a video I'm extremely excited for, something I don't think I've seen anybody do before, and that is going to be the big boy fight right here. We're bringing the whole shebang, the whole mutant stuff. We got the mutant boost, we got everything going on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have Professor X ramped up, we have him as a horseman, and we are going to go to town against the 6.2 champion boss here, and it is going to be a really great time here. So the strategy is pretty simple: get the 35 prowess effects and then win the game, okay? So we have our mutant boost on, our 200% mutant boost on, and if you don't know, he can get up to 35 prowess effects, you know, against non-metal champions. Against metal champions, he can get up to 129, which is, you know, a lot. And you never ever need that many, except for like against Acid Wash Mysterio. But that guy's gone. That guy's gone now. So, you know, we're trying to get to 35 here, get right under 3 bars of power, and you'll see why. You'll see why. So we're at 34 right now. We have to knock him down one more time here, okay? So we have the 5 prowesses and then the 35 from charging. Now watch this, okay? We're going to go for the special 2. And now we're going to go for the special 3. So that was pretty darn cool, man. That was a really big special 2 crit, and this special 3 is going to hit pretty hard as well. Got the armor break on, plus 29. Bleed is now, looking back, I should have just dashed in and attacked right here. I forgot he was unblockable because it went so fast, but here we are in the final phase. Now we have to go on in there and end the fight. Boom, a special 2 again. Let's get 2 dexes right here, okay? Another special 2. Let's get the last dex right there and finish off the fight with a nice special 3. How about that 6.2 champion fight, guys? That was one of my favorite 6.2 champion fights I have ever done, and I've done quite a bit of them. That was really sick, man. Magneto was just an absolute beast. We got through that guy in 29 hits. 29 hits we got through the 6.2 champion boss. Like, it was absolutely nothing. So let's have a little quick fight here against Winter Soldier, synergized up. We don't have synergies really for the rest of this video because Magneto just does not need them. But let's talk about like what this guy does, man. So basically, you knock him down with a heavy attack and you gain a prowess effect, right? And you can gain up to 5 of those against non-metal champions. Winter Soldier is actually a metal champion, but as you can see, those are indefinite prowess effects. Against metal champions, you can have up to 99. Against non-metal, up to 5. And then at this point, okay, you can hold the heavy attack down and you can double the prowess that you have up to 99 of those, you know, prowesses that fade. As you can see, there's now the timer there that's going down, okay? And against non-metal champions, you can have a total of 35. And against metal champions, you could have a total of 129. And it's a lot of prowess. It's a lot of prowess capability. Here we have 40, going for a special 3. We got the little minigame bonus, and this is pretty much going to end the fight at this point. Magneto has one of the strongest special 3s in the game on its own, but there's also the shrapnel bleeds right here. This is taking for 11k every tick. That's 22k per second just from a casual special 3 against Winter Soldier, and when they expire, the shrapnel bleeds explode. So that was like a 60-second Winter Soldier kill. We could have done it in less hits, but we weren't trying for less hits. case we were trying for speed there just to get through him. So up next, we're going to go for the Act 6 Darkhawk boss here, and Magneto is just the best option here. There's no other way to put it, man. It's just like, it almost becomes a duel. Like, I imagine that it would be hard to lose this fight with Magneto, because all you have to do really is just get to a special 3, and at this point we're gonna, he's in the auto block mode, but he can't auto block us, and he's about to go for the special 2 stealth mode, and we can't miss. Watch. I don't know if we're going to do it here, but right there, heavy attack right into him, plus also we're reversing healing. So if you don't know what he does with healing, is he reverses all healing by, I think, 105%, I think it's something like that, or it might just be a flat 100%, I'm not entirely sure at the top of my head, but he also can't miss metal champions, and he can't be auto-blocked by metal champions. He can be evaded, but their ability accuracy is reduced by 70%, so there's a good chance they're not going to evade. At this point, I want to bait out a special 2, and the special 3 is just going to kill him at this point. We're 19 hits in, one of the hardest bosses in 6.4, and he's completely nuked. Look at this, the special 3 just completely nukes him. And the reason why that happens is because the special 3, if they're bleed immune and they're metal, places as many armor breaks as they would have placed bleeds, okay? So that was like 40 armor breaks on Darkhawk. Up next, we have another really fun fight here. This is the hardest boss in 7.1, this Arcus boss. It's power shield, a bunch of other stuff, and we have that mutant power boost on as well, but we don't even need it, you'll see. But yeah, there's power shield, power reversal fissure, a bunch of stuff here, but power shield is the important one here, okay? So what we want to do here is just get to a special 2. That's all we want to do, okay? We have the heal block there. That's from the synergy with, I believe, Sabretooth, I think. So that's actually a really good synergy as well against metal champions, because it turns into a passive heal block. So it's really good for, stuff like Variant Kang, Gwenperion, we'll get to them later, stuff like that whenever you need a passive heal block. But it's just a regular heal block on its own against any other champion that isn't metal, which is very, very useful. But watch this. We have all our prowess here, right? We have 23 prowess at this point. We're going to charge up again, try to get a little bit higher. 35 prowess, down to 28. We have to charge one more time, okay? Now we have our special 2. Don't blink! 617k special 2 and power shield. That is definitely pretty good. That is definitely a pretty good special 2, guys. 9 hits. 9 hits for pretty much the hardest boss in 7.1. Here's, I'd say, probably the second hardest boss in 7.1, and this is that Weapon X boss, and we're going to use the synergy again. Now, keep in mind, Weapon X is a metal champion, but I don't believe he can have his healing messed with, so we need this heal block synergy here. Do we need it? I don't think we need it. Why are we all blurry? Why are we blurry here? I don't believe we need the synergy against this guy. I think we'd be able to kill him without it. However, okay, why are we all blurry? Hold on, let me fix this. 1 second. All right, we should be good to go here. We good? All right, we're good. So anyway, like I was saying, we probably would be able to kill this guy without, the synergy, just by, killing him. But having the heal block makes it so much easier, man. Another thing I should mention is that on, with his SIG ability, he gets that failsafe, if you don't know, that like he can't take a certain amount of damage from one hit from one source, which is definitely nice. But another thing that's nice is he has that guaranteed energy damage on his heavy attack, so he does about 3k extra energy damage, which is really, really nice to have, and it definitely adds up over time. I mean, 5 heavy attacks, that's an additional 15,000 damage, which is really, really nice. But basically, in this fight here, what I'm doing here is I'm just building up to a special 3 by going for as many heavy attacks as I can to get as many of those permanent prowess effects as I possibly can. And now at this point, now I'm at 43. I'm going to parry one more time here. I'm going to charge up 44, bait out the special 1 here. Or maybe I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it with 44 prowess effects. Now, this guy isn't bleed immune, so we're not going to get all of those armor breaks here, okay? So he's not going to die from the special 3, but he's at 40% health, and he has 30 shrapnel bleeds now. He's ticking for 4.5k per tick because he reduces bleed damage, but watch the shrapnel bleeds right there. Really, really good. Really, really, really good stuff, man. 23 hits. Really good stuff. So up next, we have a fun one. This is actually an old video I had uploaded on my channel. As you can see, my little outline right there used to be a little bit bigger. But basically, this is Abyss Old Man Logan. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but this is like 6 million health, right? We're just going to be... And the thing about Old Man Logan in Abyss is that he has consistent healing the entire fight. And you need, you know, Human Torch, Void, Mr. Fantastic, someone to just reverse his healing. It's not the hardest fight in the entire game, but it's 6 million health, and we're just kind of blocking that healing, which is really good. And we're also reversing it just a little bit. We're not reversing it as much as like Torch and Void do, but essentially what we're doing here is that this is just a fight against a metal champion with 6 million health, and we're just gonna, you know, get him down in the allotted amount of hits that we have. And what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna continually get to that special 3. We're gonna cycle that special 3, and we're gonna have a really fun time. And I'll show you the beginning, I'll show you a little bit of the middle, I'll show you the end. But watch, you'll see right here, we're gonna go for the special 3, get all those shrapnel bleeds, and I'll show you how much damage you could do against a champion of this health pool size. When everything explodes. So we have 30 shrapnel bleeds here. We have 2 of those fury buffs because he's metal and a hero, and all those bleeds exploded, and now Old Man Logan is down below 90% health already from one special 3. So as you can see, we're just going to keep cycling like this, and now those fury buffs are definitely helping. If we can get a crit or 2, that'd be really nice, but it looks like we're not going to get one. This is also like way back, like this was like the first week I ever played with Magneto, man. Really old video here. I'm on the armor break as well. We hit the damage cap, didn't even crit, but now we have an armor break for the rest of the fight, because every time you use a heavy attack, you're going to refresh that armor break, which is really nice. But yeah, basically, this is a very old video where my Magneto playstyle was definitely okay. It's definitely better now, but it just goes to show you like how new user-friendly Magneto is, where he's just so good. He's so good, guys. Let's skip forward a little bit. As you can see, probably got hit a little bit there. We're now in the second set of charges, right? We're going to go for one more special 3 here. And let's watch those shrapnel bleeds. We have 35 of them. Let's see what they do. And again, Old Man Logan reduces bleed damage as well and bleed duration. He's down to 5% health. One more special 3 here, and this is definitely going to end the fight here. Boom. That was a 6 million health opponent. Magneto just completely nukes him down like it's nothing. 100 and less than 200 hits. So definitely really good. We're gonna see the loading screen here. Let's see when this video was from. I don't know if I showed the loading screen or not. It looks like I don't. That's a shame. I was wondering. There's my face. Oh, this was the Airwalker mod. So this was back when Airwalker and I believe Dragon Man came into the game. So this was a while ago. This was definitely a very long time ago. But yeah, speaking of that, let's have one more old video as well. Not with the rank 3, but with a 3-star. A 3-star rank 3 or rank 4. Oh, rank 3 Magneto. This was the, I believe this was the first Magneto video ever uploaded on YouTube. It was after, like, you know, the buff got leaked way back when, TBT, and you know, the embargo was still like a month away, so nobody had anything ready to go. But I was like, I want to get something out, and I like ran downstairs and I like just airdropped this over this clip that I did like the night before, and I just like uploaded it. There was like no music, no nothing, and I was just like, hey, Magneto buff live, he's really good. And I remember this fight. This was like one of the first fights I ever did with Magneto, man. And he's just a 3-star, taking down one of the only like roadblocky bosses in Act 5. You know, there's obviously the Collector. There's like, you know, Masochism that always bugs people. But when it comes to bosses, there's no like, you know, 6.2 champion, Crossbones, Sentinel, stuff like that where it's like really rough. But this guy, man, is definitely rough for a lot of people, for sure. For sure, there's no doubt about it. And Magneto, man, he completely nukes him. And you know, I think a rank 3 Magneto would probably kill him in a couple of heavy attacks, wouldn't even be able to get to a special 3. So that's why we're just going to show this video here. Plus a little bit of nostalgia, man. A little bit of nostalgia. This was, like I said, the first Magneto video, Magneto gameplay I believe anybody ever saw from the buff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I guess I never really thought about that I uploaded the first ever Magneto buff gameplay. It's kind of cool. So yeah, as you can see, they can still evade you. There is a chance. It's a low chance. This is also overkill, by the way. I'm going for 60 prowesses, but keep in mind, it is a 3-star. But watch this. We got 60 prowess effects, and it's just going to be it. He's just flushed right down the toilet, man, and just completely nuked. Crazy, man. Just absolutely crazy what this guy can do. So yeah, that was fun. A nice little trip down memory lane. Let's get back to now, okay? Up next, we have Punishing Angel. Jump into some more Act 7 stuff. This is, I've heard this is a tough boss, but Magneto pretty much turns everything off. There's Mercy and Mighty Charge, and Magneto kind of ignores all of it and just says, you know, go heck yourself, and just kind of kills her, man. So yeah, what we're going to do here is just build up to a special 3, essentially. Just, you know, she's actually a metal champion here. And we're just going to have some fun against her. Now, fun fact, as I was fighting her yesterday, I was like, what is her special 1? Angela or Punisher? And I go to Dex Angela's special 1. I'm like, and I was like, oh, that's Punisher. There we go. So there's that. I forgot how these guys worked. So yeah, got hit by that, but that's totally fine. That little unstoppable comes in clutch a lot, by the way. Also, another thing I should mention is that I just blocked that entire special 1, right? And you're seeing a lot of like parry heavy and parry other stuff here, parrying specials and whatnot. Basically, against metal champions, he gets that plus 50% perfect block, which is really, really nice. So there's going to be a lot of perfect blocks against metal champions, which is awesome. It's a really, really awesome mechanic, man. So at this point, we are going for that special 3. We have the Mercy, you know, ticking down, and let's see how we do against her. Again, she's not bleed immune, so we're going to get the bleeds instead of the armor breaks, and 24 bleeds, ticking her down. I want to make sure she doesn't come at me because of Mighty Charge to get rid of those bleeds, and they're going to explode. There we go, 85,000. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all. Up next, we're going to be going for a little bit of Variant 3 Kang. And keep in mind, you're supposed to do this fight with tech champions, but we're going to do it with Magneto anyway. So yeah, you guys know about Kang, right? You guys know all about this Kang. There's unblockable specials. He gets his health back every 20 seconds, but we have that synergy here that gives us the passive heal block, and that gets around the selective time stream. So that's also going to be, you know, you could do this with Mysterio, you could do it with Warlock, anybody who has a passive heal block. There's not too much passive heal block in the game, but the champions who can do it are really, really good at it. So yeah. Basically, there are a bunch of different ways you can go about fighting this guy. You can go for the special 3s, you can go for special 2s, you can even go for special 1s, you can even go for none of them. Just as long as the passive heal block is up, Magneto's going to do really, really well against Kang because he's metal. Keep in mind, he is metal, so we can't reverse that selective time stream healing, as cool as that would be, but we have that passive heal block, which is the most important thing. Now, keep in mind, he's going to purify that stun debuff every 20 seconds, so you always want to keep an eye out on that. But we're going to go for a nice special 3 here with 39 of those prowess effects. That's going to be a lot of damage, and let's check it out. Let's check it out. We got the shrapnel bleeds going now, taking for 4.5k per. All right, not too bad. And they're about to explode, and he's down to 37% health. So yeah, definitely pretty good, man. You figure that you go for 2 special 3s in this fight, and the fight is essentially over, right? Yeah, it's just that's all there is to it, guys. That's pretty much how all these fights have been, except for like the champion boss, who is a little bit more specific, which that's my favorite fight in this video. There, he messed up a tiny bit, but who cares, right? Because for Magneto, it's very hard to be punished by Magneto there. We're just kind of messing around at this point. We're gonna go for a special 3 after we bait out the special 1. Okay, we're gonna charge up, get some more prowess, bait the special 1 here, or push him the special 2. We're gonna go for a special 3 of our own. Oh, watch the ending here. The ending here is pretty funny. I remember now. I'm gonna go for a special 3. It's just about going to kill him, but not quite. Okay, the shrapnel bleeds are taking him down, and he's just about dead, and we get nuked by a special 2, but I think you get the point that Magneto's really, really good for this. I could have done this again, obviously, but it was kind of funny, so we left it in. So, the same theme as Kang, we have Gwenperion, the final boss of Act 7.1, where she has the selective time stream as well, and obviously, of course, we're going to bring that passive heal block in, and we're going to have a really fun time against Gwenperion as well. This was a really fun boss. I do enjoy this boss. I believe I used Magneto during my 7.1 Legend run at rank 2 unduped, I believe. I think I did. I think I brought in the heal block synergy. Yeah, that's who I used. And, you know, I got to a special 3, and fully boosted, she was pretty much dead from the first special 3. You know, back during the Legend runs. I was fully boosted and whatnot. But yeah, this is a very simple fight as long as you have Magneto in this synergy. Keep in mind, guys, Magneto was only a horseman during the first fight in this entire video. So everything you're seeing here, he really doesn't need any synergies for, except for when he needs that passive heal block. We're gonna go for the special 2 first. We have the power back boost on here because this was after we did Arcus, so I figured why not? Let's get the armor break on her, but it looks like the armor break didn't proc. Huh. I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter, who cares? She's down at below 80% health, and now we're going to go for a special 3 after one more heavy attack. Keep in mind that Gwenperion actually is a metal champion, because Gwenpool used to be a metal champion. So when they made these mashups, you know, Gwenpool and Hyperion, they made her metal, okay? So that's why she's metal here. That's why Magneto's doing so well. And yeah, we're going to go for a special 1 as well. A big 50k special 1, get some more bleeds on there. And the shrapnel bleeds are going to explode, and that is it, man. That is completely it. Magneto just completely wrecked her, man. Now, with all that being said, we're going to go for one more fight here. One of the tougher bosses in Act 6, and that is the Act 6 Mysterio, who he's just so good for, of course, because there's Matador, all this other stuff, tunnel vision, and he can't miss metal champions, okay? He can't miss metal champions, so we're going to have a really fun time here with tunnel vision, because what we're going to do here is we're going to activate the tunnel vision right away, and now we're going to be healing the entire fight. Now, keep in mind, usually you shouldn't hit Mysterio after his special 1, because, right? Because you're going to reflect the damage back. But honestly, who cares? Who cares? Because we're going to kill him very, very quickly. So if we drop in health a little bit, that's totally fine. And also, we're healing consistently from the willpower from that falter debuff, which is really, really, really nice to have the entire time. Also, keep in mind that if you brought along like Professor X and Colossus, you'd be healing from that poison as well. And if you're a horseman, well, actually, he heals from the bleed 100% as is. As long as you have 1 point and coagulate, you take no damage from bleeds. So at the beginning of every fight, he heals from the bleeds. Really, 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 really nice. Makes him very suicide friendly. I absolutely love it. Now we're going for the special 3 here. We have 28 shrapnel bleeds on him, taking for quite a bit. And here comes the special 2, but now Mysterio's down to 20% health, okay? Keep in mind, we can't miss. We can't miss this guy. So that's really, really good. So that falter is not going away. As you can see, we're ticking up about 1% health every like 3 seconds or so. So it's going to be really hard to lose this fight too, all right? Call an ambulance, but not for me, Mysterio, reflecting that stuff back. If you haven't seen that meme I made, go watch it. It's really funny. But yeah, guys, there we go. That was the Magneto video, man. And he's a beast. He's an absolute beast, if you didn't know. And I'm pretty sure you did know. I'm pretty sure you did know, man. I'm so excited to have this guy at rank 3. I use him, you know, a bunch. He's on defense right now, actually, funny enough. But these are my mutants. The mutant class is the best class in the game, I think. I think it's very hard to deny that. Pretty much have all of them. I really want Apocalypse and also Professor X and also Strife as 6 stars. They'd go up to rank 3. But if I don't get them, I think I'm going to take Sunspot up to rank 3. I don't know if I'm going to sing him up or not because his prestige falls off at rank 4. But Sunspot's really cool. I've been using him more and more lately. I actually have him in AQ right now. Using him for the Magneto mini boss. He does pretty well. But this video is about Magneto. And he's just an absolute beast. I'm glad I made this video after he was duped. It's going to make the thumbnail look prettier, and it's going to make just the whole video prettier as well. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video, this Ultimate Showcase video on Magneto. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Keep in mind, these videos take a long time and a lot of effort to make, so if you did enjoy it, dropping that like and commenting, hitting the subscribe button and the favorite button and the like button and sharing it around. It all really helps me out a lot. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got to say. So do your boy a favor and drop all those things. Comment what you think and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other future, you know, Ultimate Showcase videos coming to you very, very soon. I believe the next one is Dragon Dude. So yeah, I'll be seeing you on that one.